Next stop, Alder Street. Next stop, Broadway.
I believe we have a down trolley in ahead. See him right there? Ahead. Right there. Trolley down.
Oh, that's where they are. Oh, okay.
No, it's not them, but they were on another one. I think he was on a 9 to Oak. I believe so.
Oh, okay.
But he's told me he's already there.
Are you going to go see him, or are you going to ride further with me? What's your plan?
He's at the depot. He's gonna be waiting for me.
It's an insulator right there in the switch.
Oh.
Yeah. It sounds way worse than it is. Just no point in transferring buses when you can just stay on the same one. Very helpful. There we go. I'm looking ahead right now because I see that this is a pedestrian control light, but 12th is not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Should change right now. There it is.
Oh.
So what I try to do is I try to memorize the lights all over the city.
Oh.
They all have different behaviors.
Yep.
None of them are really the same.
Yep.
So I know that this light crossing 12th on Granville flashes on the 13th time it changes to orange. But if I'm crossing Oak Street, it's on the 12th change.
I see.
But if I'm on Arbutus, it's the 7th change. Or 7th flash. And it makes a huge difference because if you're you just don't know. And you just don't want to be taking a 40-foot or a 60-foot bus through
intersection like this?
through like a late light change if you can help it.
Yeah.
You try your best to anticipate them.
Mm-hmm.
It's never perfect, or not always, but we're held to a very high standard. So we try to really know our route really well, but it takes a long time to figure it all out.
I see.
Little power off up there.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a little insulator. That's a division
Yep.
between zones in the bus power grid.
Yep.
All the buses are run on DC power, not AC power. How many volts are in the wire?
I'm really not sure.
600.
Wow.
Enough to fry you very, very nicely
Wow.
if you were grounded. Yeah. And what are the wires made out of?
I believe copper.
They are copper. Exactly. When I first started, I wondered if I would be able to see the wire in the dark or in the rain.
Yeah.
It's very easy to see the wire in the dark. Because the lights, the street lights and the traffic light reflects on the wire. You actually see the wire looks shiny, like you see it, parts of it shiny. And when it's raining, you see it even better.
Oh.
Believe it or not. I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to see the wire when I started driving at night. But it's no problem.
Oh.
So a trolley bus driver drives with his eyes and his ears.
Oh.
Right? Because you're listening for all the sounds that the bus is making as it goes through the wire and on all the switches. And this is King Edward Light here, so you get the walk sign, but when it changes to the flashing hand, this light, it's 18 flashes of the orange hand. 18 of this intersection.
I see.
And you really want to know that one, because on this direction, that's a red light camera light.
Oh.
You really don't want to get surprised with a picture.
Oh. Just got a quick question.
Yeah.
What do you prefer, like the max speed for like going if you're going to non-service, or, like you're heading to the depot? What do you prefer top speed? Like usually, like all the other drivers just go like pretty fast along, like they're non-service.
You know what? I just drive. I try not to drive differently when I'm not in service. It's nice not to have to stop, but I don't know. I just try my hardest just to drive the same. Because I figure you can get into just as much trouble whether you're in service or not in service. And I don't want to have anything happen if I can help it.
Oh, I see.
So that would be that's my personal take on it.
Oh.
And ma'am, you said 37th, right? Yes. Okay. But up here on 33rd, you see that power pole up ahead there? See how it's leaning in?
Yeah.
You see the sign at the bottom, the blue and yellow and white?
Yeah.
That's a posting put there by our road supervisors.
Yeah.
Because they're warning us that pole is leaning in. So we call that a slow order. So we're supposed to go past that with caution.
I see.
Slow down or go through there with like a lot of care. There's been a lot of vehicles, big vehicles, that have actually hit that pole and taken out their mirror. Next stop for you now, right? There we go. 37. And the road narrows in this stretch here between 33rd and 37th. Almost every bus driver that drives on gravel gets a mirror put on. But yeah, if you're gonna get like your mirror here smashed by another vehicle, it's probably in that little stretch right there.
Oh.
Just from 33rd up here to about 39th.
Oh.
It's very narrow. It's extra narrow here.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to go through a power on, power off switch. And those little teardrops are pointing that way.
Yeah.
Meaning if you wanted to power the switch, you power it if you wanted to go that way, the way they're pointing.
Oh,
But I
okay.
wanted to go opposite the direction they're pointing, therefore I close the switch.
I'm just always curious about that sound that the trolley makes.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's going through all those insulators and all this. We call it special work.
Oh.
The wire, all the wire. So it's going to beep a bunch of things. Beep and phone. There's another power off right there.
Okay.
So you'll hear that, maybe. Sometimes they're quiet. Now we're through it. No sound. There's another one coming up ahead at around 59,
Okay.
and another one at around 67. Somewhere around there. So I have one bus stop just outside. Whoa, did you see how close he was?
Whoa.
Wasn't that close?
Yeah.
Now he passed me. I was in my lane. He passed me. If his mirror would have hit my bus, whose fault would it have been?
The host driver.
His. Right. Postal truck, right?
Yeah.
Because he hit me. But it can happen just like that. That quickly. I had a perlator truck take one mirror off one.
Oh. Did it suffer some damage?
Oh, the mirror got totally destroyed.
Oh.
Yeah, smashed it. Just completely smashed it.
Oh. So then afterwards it was taken out of service, right?
I had to stop the bus immediately. I couldn't drive it. If I didn't have that mirror, I couldn't drive. It's impossible for me to safely drive the bus without that mirror. So as I was saying, there is one bus stop just before I go into the depot. So is that where you want to get off, or do you
Sure.
want to get off sooner than that?
Around the depot. The stop before the depot?
Okay. Okay, and that's right across from Marble Loop. So if you, I don't know where you live and how you're going to get home, but you can also scoot. You can get to grab it a number 10 or a 100 over to Canada Line. And you can take Canada Line back toward the city.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know your way around.
Yeah. Ooh, that's close. Oh, power off.
There's the power off right there. Stay near 59. You hear the beep?
Yep.
Now we're getting really close to 63rd Loop, where the number 16 Arbutus
Yep.
bus turns around. This is their terminus up ahead here. And we're going to go through a bunch of special work wire again here. So you see all sorts of wire here.
Yeah.
You hear lots of beeps. We go through everything. There's four sets. There's one more, a double beep. Here.
Alright.
sections, the city's divided into like power sections for the trolleys. I don't remember that number, but
Well, there's quite a lot.
there's quite a few. It's a pretty cool system. It's really amazing. It's really old technology, though. Like it's not. It's been going since the 1940s. So here I'm gonna move over a little bit. So I'm signaling because I want my some right side clearance there. I want to be well away from that truck. You see the power off coming up?
Wait, hang on.
See it there?
Yep.
There you go. We're through it, but that one didn't beep. Be extra careful around this light. See the walk sign straight ahead?
Yep.
So I'm using that to tell me how stale the green is. So I know I'm safe to go through it because there's a red light camera here too.
Oh.
So as soon as that starts to count down, I stop the bus. I don't go through that intersection.
Oh.
Here's another power off right there. There it is. I think there's another one right up ahead here too. A whole bunch of them. There it is. Right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Always forget about that one.
Oh.
Okay. Now we have another opo switch here, so I'm going to power this one. So I push the toggle forward. See, it just come up. No, right? I powered it. I didn't coast it. If I coasted it, I'd go into there, into Marple Loop. If I was driving the number 10 grand. Okay, here's your bus stop.
All right. Sweet.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Oh man, I'm gonna see you around, I'm sure.
All right. Thanks.
All right, have a nice night.
You too.
Tell your friends how fun it was.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Awesome.